Good morning and welcome to the beautiful campus of Minot State University. Minot State University gratefully acknowledges the native peoples on whose ancestral lands we sit. We praise the Anishinaabe and Assiniboine peoples, as well as the other sovereign nations of the Northern Plains who encompass North Dakota today. The Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa, the MHA Nation, the Spirit Lake Nation, the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe, and the Sisseton Wahpeton Oyate. Minot State University is proud that Native men and women have chosen to attend our university and enrich it with their knowledge and achievements. In the spirit of collaboration, we reach out to our university and regional community with programs and activities that demonstrate our commitment to the First Peoples of the Northern Plains. Please remain standing and join Minot State University soloist Megan Klebe in the singing of O Canada and the Star-Spangled Banner. The Canadian anthem will be signed by one of our graduates, Bailey Holland. Macy Gutierrez, Peyton Bland, and Bailey Holland, all candidates for graduation, will be signing the United States National Anthem. Our sign language interpreters for the entirety of the ceremony are Mary Dawn Sorum and Erica Bailey. Gentlemen, please remove your mortarboards until after the invocation.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glow, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Deacon Anna Dykman with Lutheran Campus Ministry will now give the invocation.
Good morning.
Let us take a moment to be mindful and grateful for this very time together. Let us begin with a few stanzas from my new favorite book called Breathe and Be, a book of mindfulness poems by Kate Coombs. Tomorrow's an egg that hasn't hatched. Yesterday is a bird that has flown. But today is real. Here, now, this minute, the true wings. The caterpillar and the tadpole are becoming something more, and we are becoming more us. And our hearts are filling up with it. Our feet touch earth, our hands touch tall grasses, our faces touch the sky, and we run through the morning alive in this world. We breathe slowly in and slowly out. Our breath is a pathway of peace moving softly through us. Each day, we can breathe and be. I invite you now to join me in a moment of prayer. Gracious Creator, thank you for this momentous day of celebration. These graduates of Minot State University have worked hard to get here. Bless their efforts, multiply their joy, and grant them rest before they launch into the next years of life. As they live into their vocations, enlighten where their passions and the world's needs meet. Thank you for the many others who are gathered here today, for family and for friends who support and celebrate these graduates. They have given their time, their money, their encouragement over the years so that these graduates may succeed. Because of their generosity and spirit, show them the abundance created and shared through these graduates and their work. Thank you for this very place, for Minot State University, for the faculty and staff, for the administration and the Board of Regents, and the countless others who have worked to provide the experience, to share wisdom and expertise so that these students will grow in knowledge, understanding, and excellence. Renew their minds, their visions, and their hearts and energy for their continued work at Minot State, and let their work be multiplied through these graduates. Grant us safety. Fill us with joy for today and hope for tomorrow. With gratitude and humbleness, we are mindful of where we came from, eager about where we are headed, and ready to be here now, participating in this commencement ceremony. My friends, when you cross this stage today, be sure to look around, to notice and to recognize this experience. Don't just cross with your head down. Look out and realize. Look out and feel all the love. Amen.
You may be seated. On behalf of President Stephen Shirley, our graduates, their fellow students, and our faculty and staff, welcome to the campus of Minot State University for our 2022 commencement exercises. Mr. Tim Mahalik, representative of the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, is unable to be here today and sends his regards. The State Board of Higher Education oversees public institutions of higher education in the state of North Dakota. We are appreciative of Mr. Mahalik and the support of the entire board for students, faculty, and staff. Dr. Stephen Shirley, president of Minot State University, will now introduce today's commencement speakers.
Thank you, Kevin. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our favorite day of the year at Minot State University. Yes, that's worth yes. It's a wonderful celebratory day. I just want to echo Kevin's comments on behalf of board member Mahalik. He was very saddened not to be able to be here today on kind of a last-minute notice. He had a change and wasn't able to be here. But the university, Minot State University, is certainly very appreciative of the State Board of Higher Education, who oversees and governs all of the public colleges and universities in the state of North Dakota and provide us with wonderful support. So our thanks go out to the State Board of Higher Ed and specifically to board member Mahalik, who's from Minot here. Abigail Graves is originally from Benson, Minnesota, and graduated from Minot State in 2017, majoring in elementary education with minors in deaf and hard of hearing and psychology, and a concentration in honors. As an undergraduate, Abby worked as a resident assistant and residence hall director, which prepared her for her current position as MSU's residence life coordinator in our housing department. When she started working full-time at MSU, Abby decided to pursue a Master of Education with a concentration in curriculum and instruction. She currently serves on Staff Senate and on the Honors Program Advisory Board. She also advises the Residence Hall Association to help better serve our on-campus students. While at MSU, Abby has had the opportunity to co-present her research on perceptions of barriers and factors leading to college student retention at the National Conference for the American Association for Teaching and Curriculum. Abby enjoys traveling and spent 2 years teaching English in the Czech Republic and traveling throughout Europe. Despite her resolve to never teach kindergarten, Abby found herself working with 4 to 6-year-olds at an English immersion preschool and discovered her love of working with young children. From working with preschoolers to now working with college students, she has found that many problems can actually be solved with a snack and a nap, regardless of age. Abby looks forward to serving students and preparing them for the future in whatever capacity her future holds. She is grateful to her friends, family, co-workers, classmates, and professors for their patience and support as she continues her research on perceptions of college retention. Please help me welcome your graduate speaker, Abigail Graves.
Thank you, Dr. Shirley. It is an honor to be speaking to you all today, although when my professor, Dr. Kahn, asked if he could nominate me to speak at graduation, I hesitantly said, "You can nominate me, but hopefully they pick someone else." And we can see how well that worked out for me. I can't tell you how many versions of this speech I have written. I've tried themes, writing from the heart, pretty much every cliche you can think of, and even a speech completely inspired by Taylor Swift lyrics. I flip-flop between thinking this has to be the best thing I've ever written and thinking that no one will remember it, so just get something on the page. But after all those versions, I came up with a combination of all of those things. While never in my wildest dreams had I imagined I would be speaking to this room of graduates, families, friends, faculty, and staff, I'm standing here to tell you graduates that you are ready, that you are prepared, and that you can be the best person for the job. Your time at Minot State has set you up to be successful. During this season, many graduates get the dreaded or innocuous question of what's next after graduation. Some of you know exactly what your plan will be, while others are still unsure or waiting to hear back from one of the 25 or more places you have applied to. I have been there, and I remember it all too well. Before I graduated in 2017, I was so worried that I didn't have a job lined up at graduation that I signed up to move to another country to teach English. But whether you have your career perfectly mapped out or you are playing it by ear, you have made it. You hustled and put in the work. You are ready to see what the future holds. Okay, so none of us really know what the future holds, and you might not be prepared for exactly everything, but you have learned the tools to help you along the way. The specific skills you learned might depend on your major, but there are some things you learned that can be applied anywhere. During my time at Minot State, I learned how to ask questions, think deeply, and challenge myself and others in a respectful way. I also learned how to persist when things were hard. I hope you learned some of these same lessons and realized that the learning doesn't stop now. You aren't out of the woods yet. All of this is only the beginning. In my field, education, a concept that every teacher is familiar with, is the lifelong learner. We never want our students to just pass the test, but we want them to have the skills to continue learning long after they are in our classroom, because life is just a classroom. As you leave Minot State, continue to learn and find your passions. So here comes the list of cliches, but don't give in to self-doubt, believe in yourself, shoot for the stars. Remember the people who helped you in college. Continue to seek out their guidance and wisdom. Find your passions and the things you are good at. Never be so polite you forget your power. Never wield such power you forget to be polite. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling the class of 2022.
Thank you, Abby, and congratulations on your second degree from MSU today. Philip Green is from Parker, Colorado, and is the son of Craig and Julie Green. Philip has two older siblings, Tori and Paul. While attending Chaparral High School, Philip earned a football scholarship from Minot State. He quickly joined the broadcasting department and today is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts, majoring in professional communication and a specialization in production with concentrations in sportscasting, honors, and media services. Philip has served as the sports editor for MSU's campus newspaper, The Red and Green, and was selected to be one of the football team's representatives on the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. Last year, Philip started his own podcast known as The Mental Game, discussing the importance of mental health awareness for student athletes. The podcast earned an Eric Severide Award of Merit at the Midwest Broadcasting Journalism Association. He has participated in the It's a Slam Dunk, Don't Drive Drunk campaign, the Workout for Wishes campaign to raise funds for Make-A-Wish, assisted with the North Dakota Miss Amazing pageant for girls with disabilities, and helped the honors program bring a United Way chapter to MSU. He also helped write, edit, and produce a multi-episode documentary about MSU's baseball team. Last year, Philip was one of 22 college football players in the nation selected to the AFCA All-State Good Works team. This national award recognizes college football players at all levels for service in their local community. Philip has served as the assistant marketing director for MSU's Summer Theater and also writes a weekly sports column titled Filled In for the Dakotan News Outlet. After graduation, Philip will pursue a master's degree in sports management and business management at MSU as he completes his final years of football eligibility. Please give a warm welcome to Philip Green.
Thank you, Dr. Shirley. Hello, fellow Minot State graduates. I'm honored to be standing here before you today. Arriving on campus early August 2018 for football camp, I was full of anticipation for what was to come during my time here at Minot State. I had no idea the road that I was about to embark on and the impact that this university would have on me. The past 4 years at Minot State have been far from ordinary. Many of us have envisioned this day from the moment we stepped on campus, and others didn't know if it was possible. Those of us from outside the state had to adapt to the drastic weather conditions, like a blizzard that cancels school for a full week. And in the middle of our college careers, we were hit with a worldwide pandemic. This forced us to learn on the fly how to be full-time online students while balancing the new normal. Day in and day out, curveballs have been thrown our ways, and we still managed to overcome and get to this point. My time at Minot State has been centered around my lifestyle as a student athlete. Everything I do revolves around my football obligations while balancing my academic requirements to play the sport I love. Here at MSU, when we finish every football practice, our head coach, Mike Aldridge, has the word of the day. What the word of the day is he calls a player at random, and with no preparation, they are going to come up in front of the entire team, select a singular word, and use that word to describe something related to athletics or our football time. With no preparation, the athlete has to give that speech. Today, I'm going to share with you a few of my favorite words of the days from my time here at MSU. As I share these with you, reflect on how this relates to your life. The 2 words of the days come from our 2 captains on the football team, Isaiah Bigby and Ben Belinsky. Isaiah chose sculpt for his word of the day. In the wise word of Isaiah, he says, "As athletes, we are told to embrace the grind. But if you grind a rock, it is broken down to dust and has no use anymore. But if you sculpt a rock, you can mold it into what you want." Think about Isaiah's words every day as we are sculpting our lives, taking away what we don't need and framing our lives into what we envision for ourselves. As you leave Minot State for your future endeavors, continue to sculpt your life into the picture that you have earned for yourself today. Ben Belinsky's word of the day is controllables, which technically I don't think is a word, but we'll get past that. He defines 2 controllables in our lives. He says, you cannot control every circumstance in your life, but the 2 things you can control are your attitude and your effort. Your journey to get this far has been far from easy and is far from done. You will continue to face adversity as you continue your journey, but as you do, think about Ben's word, and I challenge you to attack everything life throws at you with maximum effort and a positive attitude. As you walk across this stage, think about how you want to sculpt your future from this very moment and embrace everything you do with a positive attitude and your best effort. Congratulations, graduates. I look forward to seeing the sculpture that you make with the next chapter of your life and watch you embrace what you can control. Thank you, and roll Beavs.
Thank you, Philip. Congratulations, and we're glad you're going to be playing for the Beavers a while longer. John Schwan is the founder and CEO of Schwan Financial Group, SFG, a multifamily private office with focus on financial, estate, business succession, and tax planning based in Aberdeen, South Dakota. Founded in 1984, John and his team are devoted to helping businesses, owners, and professionals protect what matters most while enjoying their life with the confidence of financial freedom. John's passion for helping people has garnered him recognition as a leader in the industry. John and his team have differentiated themselves by focusing on the economics and psychonomic of the planning process. John is a 1982 graduate of Minot State, where he also participated on the basketball team. He carried his knowledge and appreciation for basketball into a coaching career at Aberdeen's Roncalli High School while operating his business. John has always considered himself a coach, now developing his SFG team and working with financial professionals across the country, teaching them what has brought his company recognition, a system called Forward Hindsight. This system leads to the transformation from fear-based planning to abundance-based thinking. John and his wife of 41 years, Lori, have 4 adult children and 5 grandchildren. Kyle, Kevin, and Corey are all active leaders in the SFG business. Outside of spending time with his family, John has been active in the development of the Aberdeen community. Last year, John was awarded the MSU Alumni Association's highest honor, the Golden Award. Please join me in a warm welcome for MSU alum and your commencement speaker, Mr. John Schwan.
Well, good morning and thank you very much, Dr. Shirley. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate the invite. I also want to thank Rick Hedberg from here, and I want to thank my friends Greg and Nancy Feld, who have worked hard at keeping me connected to the university and the community and what's going on here, and it's pretty amazing. Well, what a day. Many of you sitting out there, graduates, think in 1982 he couldn't even remember the day he graduated. That's not true. I remember what a relief it was. I'd also like to just take a moment and have you give yourself a hand, if you would. It's okay to feel good about it. It's okay to be relieved. So I also want to thank you. When Dr. Shirley asked me to speak, he said, I don't know if you know this, but you were unanimously voted to be the speaker today, so I want to thank you for that. And I'm going to reward you with a very short conversation this morning. Today is about your individual journey, your experience, your friendships, your aha moments, and yes, your parties. I want to congratulate each of you. It ends as fast as it starts, and now you wonder, did I maximize this opportunity? Did I get the right degree? Know this, you've survived, and you survived a time in history like no other. You've had to be adaptable, flexible. You've even had to stay home and work on your computer, your iPad, or your phone. And you learned how to get it done. So you stayed tuned in. I'm willing to bet every one of you is more resilient, flexible, and confident than when you arrived your first year at Minot State or however you started your college career. What you've had to do to graduate will carry forward with the skills and character that you need in the next business, next phase of life. So remember this, careers, they must be found. They don't find you, they don't just magically appear. Go seek, dig in, be uncomfortable. Don't be consumed with fear, attack, opportunity to continue learning, gaining valuable experience. Make the decision to be active in your own rescue. Be curious. Don't wait. There's nothing to wait for. Remember this, you have to ASK to GET. You have to ASK to GET. I'll highlight this by telling you about student F and student B. And many of you won't remember this analogy, but a bee and a fly into a bottle. Could be a plastic bottle. In my day, it was a glass pop bottle. And a bee goes to the end of the bottle and sits and looks around and dies. Student F is a fly, and it buzzes around. You know how they go, and it drives you crazy, and they found their way out of the bottle. Be a fly. Expect things to change, embrace it. This country has a bigger, better future in it, and so do you. Make your own newscast. Listen to yourself. Look out the windshield. It's a better view. The rear view mirror must be thrown away. The thing about history, it'll never be better than it was. Doesn't mean you don't learn from it. It'll never change. Learn from it and grow. I know this personally, having failed so many times. You just got to step up and go at it again. I found my path in my business with a teaching degree. So it didn't fit what I was graduating with to what I'm doing today. Being in competitive sports was very helpful. It taught me many lessons because I wasn't very good but our team was. And so it was very, very important that I could convert that to a different space. The simplest lessons in life have been most valuable, and I'll focus it around habits. It's the habit of associating with really good people. It's the habit of making friends continually, but most importantly, being a good friend. It's the habit of writing down goals, anything that comes to mind, and then thinking through each one, but most importantly, writing 3 actions for everyone with a deadline. Read books. You've gotten good at it. Continue to read, continue to learn, continue to want to investigate how to grow, how to gain your confidence and grow your confidence and protect your confidence. I had a consultant, a business coach for 15 years, and when I was reflecting on today, I was embarrassed. It took me 15 years to complete it. It was a 3-year program. Minot State University would have loved me if I would have continued paying 15 years to graduate. Make the habit of taking notes, listening to the people you're sitting in front, your friends, your boss, your coworker, and writing notes. It shows you respect them and you treat them as being valuable. And people have said it already today, it's very nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. The habit of gratitude. There's actually studies that prove if you will think of 3 things each day that you're grateful for, it'll change your life. And it puts things in a different perspective. It changes the habit of why me as a victim into why not me. And you charge forward. The habit of turning off the famous radio station. It's an FM radio station, WIFM. Which stands for What's in It for Me, and changing the station to WIFO and to What's in It for Others. So it's a mindset. Don't think in terms of creating value for what you're going to do or who you're going to work for. Think in terms of being valuable. The habit of asking yourself, what more can I do? What more can I do for my family, my spouse, my co-workers, my company, my community? Write it down. It's a habit of self-accountability. The habit of being good at what you do. It's not a goal. It's a habit of being good at what you do and being committed to it. Make it a habit. Write it down with actions and deadlines. You may be surprised. I know everyone in this graduating class has learned about the TIN-STAFL theory, TIN-STAAFL theory. And it stands for there is no such thing as a free lunch. There is no such thing as a free lunch. I also believe there doesn't need to be a ceiling for anybody. And I'm not talking about money or wealth. I'm talking about a wonderful life. You graduated, you know what it takes to work. You make your habits and your habits make you. My 3 biggest achievements, being married for 41, will be 42 years in July. Why? Lori stayed. We have 4 wonderful children and 5 grandchildren. Why? Lori stayed. We have 45 exceptional people on our team today. My 3 sons are in the business. That's beyond my wildest dream. At this age, they didn't like me very much. Now, I told you I was going to reward you. I played basketball at Northern, where I'm from, Minot State University. And although we had great teams, I have no records. No records that you publish anyway. So I wanted to set a record today with the shortest commencement speech ever given. I'm 1 comment away. My ending comment to you is this. If you want to build something big by yourself, it won't be very big. If you want to build something big by yourself, it will not be very big. Be valuable to others, and you just may be surprised. If you're more fortunate than others, build a bigger dinner table. Be generous. Congratulations, graduates. God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Schwan. Dr. Lori Geller, Vice President for Academic Affairs, will now present the graduates. She'll be assisted by Dr. Jacek Morozik, the Associate Vice President for Enrollment Management and Graduate School. The Honors Program Director, Jessica Smestad, in the awarding of the degrees. We ask that family members please remain in your seats. There will be ample time after the ceremony to take pictures on the stage.
Will all of the undergraduate and graduate students please stand and remain standing as the President confers your degrees. President Shirley, these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for their respective degrees as set forth by the university faculty, and I present them to you.
Here comes the fun part, graduates. According to the authority vested in me by the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, and upon recommendation by the faculty of Minot State University, I confer upon each of these candidates, as earned, the particular associate, baccalaureate, or graduate degree from Minot State University and Dakota College at Bottineau, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Baccalaureate degree candidates, you may now turn your mortarboard tassel signifying confirmation of your respective degree. Associate and baccalaureate students, please be seated. Honors program students, your achievements in this special university program are recognized at this time upon the conferring of your degrees. Graduate students, we acknowledged your advanced status through the hooding ceremony earlier this morning. Will the candidates for the Master of Education and Master of Science degrees please come forward to receive your diplomas?
First, the candidate for the Master of Education degrees. Tamilola Amawokun. Abigail Graves. Liam Hayden. Jordan Keller. Amanda Lee Izzo. Tyler Frank Mack. Kadra Weigel. Hart Andes. Ivan Avalos. Aubrey Page Barker. Bias Bata. Amadine Boisvert. Emily Burkett. Isis Celestine Cabral. Eileen Chong Shin Wei. Levi Cooper. Kelsey Lynn Kramer. Kian Lim Fu. Gillies? Shelley Gillies. Natalia Head. Heck. Eden Brian Huber. Mackenzie Ann Kleiter. Kelsey L. Kuhn. Lear. Madison Andrea Lear. Brittany Ray Long. Braylee Ann Malatre. Holly Justine Moxmeyer. Daniel Jordy McDougall. Lisa Marie Michaels. Jennifer Dorothy Miller. Janelle Morin. Brooke Olson. Janae Rapley. Kelly Christine Sem. Megan Ann Rathwell. Ryan Colby Sawyer. Megan Schultz. Adetutu Segun. Shelby Lynn Spuler. Shelby Tornado. Joshua Dennis Trozen. Linu Chung. Chloe Jane Van Bart. Now the candidates for the Masters of Science degrees. And now, will the graduates of the honors program please come forward to receive their diplomas?
Alex Axman, magna cum laude. Jessica Marie Bingham, summa cum laude. Selena Ray Carter, cum laude. Callie Jo Delsman, cum laude. Philip Green, magna cum laude. Melanie K. McPherson, cum laude. Favor Kioma Ozudi, magna cum laude. Emily Danae Schmidt, summa cum laude. Lordina Yaboa Asari Yaboa, cum laude. You may be seated. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Applied Science and Bachelor of Arts degrees please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas?
First, the candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees. John Gabriel Fernandez. Bailey Jean Hayland. Lindsay Rebecca Solberg Herbal. Ashlyn Alamy, cum laude. Hannah Arney. Colton Lyle Bartuska. Julia Marie Beck, summa cum laude. Ryan Matthew Bent. Destiny Jade Bickle. Gina Wanjiro Broadwater. Abby Noel Carlson. Erin Renee Cherry. Cody Robert Dwyer. Allison Earl. Easton James Evanoff. Noe Garcia. Spencer John Gordon, magna cum laude. Chesney Sky Griffin. McKinley Harmon. Carissa Holzer, cum laude. Rafina Farzana Hogue. Joel Stephen Jones. Sadie Lynn Ketterman. Danny Ann Coppesloan. Cassie Rochelle Mueller. Emily Lauren Norman. Addison Ostrom. Allison Corin Ramsey, cum laude. Lauren Michael Reeves. William Ringham. Jordan Gabriel Rodriguez. Jacob M. Rudin. Jordan Matthew Saller. Cambry Wynn Smith, cum laude. Jordan Staples. Hallie Tranby. Star Lane Villandry. Lindley Ruth Voller. Howard Wade Jr. Daniel Thomas Young, cum laude. Aziza Zladinova, cum laude. Johanna Gross, summa cum laude. Alex Michael Jimenez, cum laude. Caitlin Brian Criswell. Chandel Marie Latin. Sophia Catherine Peterson, cum laude. Tifak Jochen Umberto Kevin. Ethan Webster, cum laude. And now the candidates for Bachelor of General Studies. First, the candidates for the Bachelor of Fine Arts. Please come forward. Where are we? 1 minute. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Fine Arts and Bachelor of General Studies please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas? Who are we doing? Excuse me. Will the candidates for Bachelors of Science degrees please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas? I've got a different, see, I should be here.
Noah Abel, magna cum laude. Tessa Lynn Abel, cum laude. Alexandra Polivios Alexandru, summa cum laude. Benjamin Timothy Bagwell. McKaylee Aline Bale, cum laude. Wesley Peterson Beard. Chandra Battles. Samantha Beeler. Allison Beal, magna cum laude. Jeremy Lynn Bergdorf, cum laude. Jillian Rose Berthium. Kyle Jeffrey Bugstad. Peyton Leslie Bland. Lauren Blight. Cassidy Dean Brindle, cum laude. Olivia Jane Byerly, summa cum laude. Nalini Castillo. Max James Cody. Justin Hale Coleman Stewart. Riza Morel Dino Contreras. Madison Cooper, magna cum laude. Brett Davis. Amy Deanne Demchuk, cum laude. Joshua Duke, magna cum laude. Luis M. DuPont, magna cum laude. Briar Clifford Erickson. Norlin Adair Badiola Evans, magna cum laude. Marcio Fala. Taryn Renee Fall, magna cum laude. Jasmine Figlulino, cum laude. Ronald G. Fisher, summa cum laude. Ashley N. Flatten. Joseph Forson, summa cum laude. Brianna Marie Fortune, cum laude. McKenna Gagne. Stephanie Rachel Gomez. Anna Gonzalez Baumüller. Madison Blair Golka, summa cum laude. Macy Lynn Gutierrez, summa cum laude. Haley Guy, summa cum laude. Tammy Hale. Kiara Hamill, cum laude. Micah Lynn Hogeberg, summa cum laude. Isaiah Nicholas Heil. Taryn Marie Holland. Joseph Paul Janer, magna cum laude. Mackenzie M. Jerome. Brendan Johnston, cum laude. Alyssa J. King, cum laude. Macy Knutson, magna cum laude. Eden Nicole Kramer, summa cum laude. Dakota Sierra Krachewski Stander. Logan David Lamoureux. Michaela Jo Larson, magna cum laude. Evan James Lavalle, cum laude. Connor Ledoux, cum laude. Tanner J. Lemke, cum laude. I got it. Arieka Pomalayaki Onalani Longrakit. Jared B. Lundstad. Amy Brooke Mansky, cum laude. Joni T. Mattern. Desiree Lorraine Matthews. Abigail Nicole McGee, summa cum laude. Tristan Nicole McLemore. Kirsten Diane Meglin, summa cum laude. Margaret Mercer. Justin Metcalf. Gavin James Miller, magna cum laude. Shadea Mitwali. Donovan Earl Moore. Kundai Andrew Mutungi. Connor Davian Navrit. Caleb Andrew Ness. Grayson Benjamin Neufeld, cum laude. Adina Karubo Nuabaka. Long Nguyen. Paul Austin O'Connor. Samuel William Ulrich. Maximilian J. Olthoff. Joel Ortiz Diaz. Abby Panko, magna cum laude. Jennifer L. Perdue. Inslee Nicole Poindexter, magna cum laude. Ethan Douglas Probst. Deanne Rasmussen, magna cum laude. Allison K. Rensler. Dylan Roach. Zoya Christine Robbins. Jordan Rick Robertson. Anya Gabrielle Ross. Dylan Patrick Schlesler. Davis Henry Sheldon, cum laude. Jensen Rianne Smigelski. Nicholas Snodgrass, cum laude. Joy Lorraine Springer, cum laude. Elissa Beth Steffen, magna cum laude. Devin Akeem Stewart. Lincoln Edward Stormer, cum laude. Taylor Stangland, magna cum laude. Sushan Suba. Jorge Talamantes Baez. Tanner Wesley Thompson. Carson J. Tony. Leanne Alexandria Trujillo. Brenna Corinne Cheddar. Salote Lahti Nui Tufangaloka. Sarah Rose Lakolik. Margot Walking Elk. Colton John Whitesell. Abigail Ann Wilhelmi. Amanda L. Williams, cum laude. Guy Williams. Carolyn Denise Winger, cum laude. Ashlyn Lauren Winterhalt, cum laude. Rebecca Whithouse. Haley Rosewood, cum laude. Matthew Yeager. Benjamin Young, cum laude. Amari Zaluf. Dylan Thomas.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Education degrees please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas? Sydney Lynn Anderson, summa cum laude. Melissa Elizabeth Axelson, summa cum laude. Caitlin Beheel, magna cum laude. Taylor Rayanne Benjamin, cum laude. Isaac Bertolato. Madison K. Bischoff. Lindsay Bowers. Doris Burdick. Kyla Burnett. Eva McKenna Burns, cum laude. Grace Burrid, Grace Baroud, magna cum laude. Katie Irene Cargo. Jordan Lindsay Clapper, cum laude. Cameron Renee Klein. Samantha Irene Creighton, cum laude. Chelsea Cressman. Kyan Renee Durr, magna cum laude. Allison Dan Desjarlais. Paige Adair Dolan, cum laude. Emily Jo Donnelly. Brenna Dyke. Megan Espeseth. Renee Evenson. Amy Renee Falcon. Holly Deneen Ferguson. Rachel Michelle Filkins, summa cum laude. Rayleigh Colleen Falstad. Nicole Lynn Fertel, cum laude. Hannah Lynn Grubb, magna cum laude. Sarah Ann Hansen. Michael Scott Harrison Jr., cum laude. Erin Michelle Hubbard. Heather Jensen. Jackson Johnson, cum laude. Jessica Page Kessler, summa cum laude. Vitaly Klimpel. Kira Leanne Knox. Emily Kunigtvig. Ryan Jacob Kohler, cum laude. Rebecca May Kostenko, summa cum laude. Jessica Whitney Krukenberg. Brittany Leslie Langen, magna cum laude. Liam? Hannah Shea Liam. Colton McDonnell. Patrick J. Marcellais, Sr. Clayton G. Markley, summa cum laude. Gwen Diane Matthews, magna cum laude. Ashley McLeod. Michaela Brooke McLeod. Marissa Carla McConville. Megan McGinnity. Joanna Denise Miller. Jensen Alexandra Moberg. Krishana Marie Molinar. Ashlyn Lene Moose. Alexandra Nazer. Sydney Ann Nelson, magna cum laude. Yep. Jurie Renee Obergfell, summa cum laude. Stetson McCoy Peterson. Caitlin Michelle Pigeon, cum laude. Desiree Jean Presky, magna cum laude. Tara Presley, magna cum laude. Ramnath? Joel Ramnath, magna cum laude. Renneker? Amanda Renneker, cum laude. Ava Lynn Rogers, magna cum laude. Say that again. Kelani Renee Reisted, cum laude. Sable Jade Sampson. Desiree L. Schilling, magna cum laude. Anthony Michael Schreier, magna cum laude. Lindsay M. Schroeder. Dinah J. Seastrand, summa cum laude. Madeline Severson, summa cum laude. Bryn Marie Seidner. Macy Lynn Sortland, cum laude. Arnica Gretchen Thompson, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Augusta Thompson, cum laude. Laura Lee Vangsness, magna cum laude. Aubrey Ann Wenzel. Devin M. Wagenecht. Opal Madison Whalen. Misty D. Weed, magna cum laude. Rhonda K. Weniger, cum laude. Britta Emily White. Grace Madeline Woods. Amanda K. Zeller.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Nursing degrees please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas? Chelsea Adams. Jeremy L. Anderson. Arlene Gonzalez Ayala. Leah Ann Azur, cum laude. China Marie Bailey, magna cum laude. Misty Dawn Barber. Taylor E. Bridges. Michaela Lee Briggs. Salim Chanel. Autumn Jade Burns. Stephanie J. Castile. David Fernando Corridor Catrino. Alyssa Doring, cum laude. Hannah Fetzer. Jennifer Love Gasser. Jordan Alexander Johnson. Bridget Lee Karna. Elise K. Klein. Brenna Kurakawa, summa cum laude. Abigail Rose Leet, cum laude. Nicole M. Lenertz, cum laude. Mackenzie Eniko Long. Jocelyn Ray Lucy. Eric Menegay. Samantha Monto. Brooke N. Nelson, summa cum laude. Riley G. Popinga, cum laude. Shayna L. Richard, summa cum laude. Alicia Ruffsfold, summa cum laude. Alessandra Rose Sams. Kayla L. Saunders. Hannah Schaefer. Stephanie Nicole Thomas. Caitlin Vogel, cum laude. Catherine Werner. Kaylee White, cum laude. Molly Michelle Wilson.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Social Work degrees please stand and come forward to receive your degrees? Jordan Leigh Burdette. Hannah Frances Kandrian, cum laude. Sydney Paige Charchenko. Kajia Dakoto. Amaya Dulam. Shauna J.C. Elk. Stephen Fair, cum laude. Hannah Heisler. Skylar Anna Helfrich. B. Jason Hills. Winona Chikarsky. Jenna Nicole Metcalf, summa cum laude. Jessica L. Michael. Alyssa Nardello. Tori M. Poitra. Mark Allen Rath. Faith Reberg. Delaney R. Smith. Shelby Leah Stuckey. Hannah Rose Thomas. Paige Walters. Courtney Ann Zabak, cum laude.
You may be seated. Will the candidates completing programs from Dakota College at Bottineau on the Minot State University campus please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas? Alexandra Burr. Justice Miller. Elizabeth Romanek. Braden Tews. You may be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. Please stand and join us in singing Minot State University's alma mater, Let Again, by our soloist, Megan Klebe.
To the red and green forever, colors of the free. To our dear beloved Minot, true will ever be. Never stain her sacred honor, never sell her name, but by constant high endeavor spread her fame. From the valley of the river of the rolling red, to the fertile plains and garlands beyond Missouri's bend, never stain her sacred honor, never sell her name, but by constant high endeavor spread
Thank you, Megan. You may be seated. Jamie Bruner, president of the MSU Alumni Association, graduated from Minot State University in 2000 with a degree in broadcasting. Jamie is the director of enrollment and communications for Bishop Ryan Catholic School. She and her husband, Randy, have 4 children: Kirsten, Maisie, Dane, and Kenley. Please welcome Jamie Bruner.
Thank you. On behalf of the Minot State University Alumni Association, it is my honor to take part in celebrating you, our MSU class of 2022, and to be among the first to use your new title of alumni. Over the past years, you have been students at Minot State University. You've done the work, you've written the papers, and you've taken the tests. Today, you turn your tassels, and for the rest of your lives, you will now be Minot State University alumni, a community over 26,000 people worldwide who can be an invaluable resource as you go forward on your new adventures. Remember that this ending is really just another beginning. We encourage you to stay engaged, we hope you'll stay connected, and we challenge you to go out to be seen and be heard, because here you will always belong. Congratulations, MSU alumni. It is also my privilege today to award one of you with a lifetime pass for Minot State University events. So if you give me 1 second to go down to the box. The winner of the lifetime pass on behalf of the Alumni Association is Caleb Ness. Caleb, if you'll just meet me up here after the graduation ceremony, I'll get you your certificate. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jamie. How about a standing ovation for the class of 2022? Before concluding today's commencement, I want to acknowledge and thank the individuals responsible for making this ceremony possible. Please join me in thanking the Minot State Registrar's Office, the staff here at the MSU Dome, and our wonderful facilities and custodial staff for all of their efforts. I also want to acknowledge and thank our faculty in the MSU Music Department, and specifically our student soloist, Megan Klebe, for providing today's beautiful music. Graduates, will you now please join me in thanking your parents and other family members, friends, the MSU faculty and staff, and all of your supporters who have helped make today a reality. Let's give them all a round of applause. I would now ask for anyone in the audience who is a graduate of Minot State University to please stand and be recognized. That's pretty good. Graduates, today you join the ranks of these MSU graduates along with thousands more. We thank you and congratulate you for all you have contributed these past years in the classroom, across the campus, and in the Minot community, and especially for your determination, flexibility, and resilience of continuing your college careers despite the sometimes unsettling and chaotic times of the COVID pandemic. We know you will make important contributions throughout society and in your respective careers in the years ahead. And we look forward to honoring your achievements and seeing you back on campus many times in the future. Don't be a stranger. Visit us often, and please keep in touch and keep us posted with your progress. Finally, a special word of thanks to our retiring faculty and staff who are participating today in their final MSU commencement. A sincere word of thanks to each and every one of you for your commitment, your significant contributions, years of dedicated service, and important efforts in making MSU such a special educational environment for our students. Would each of our faculty and staff who are today attending their final official MSU commencement please stand and be recognized? To culminate today's commencement, please stand for a Native American honor song. This honor song will be performed by the descendants, enrolled members of the Mandan, Hidatsa, Arikara Nation. Customarily, honor songs are sung at official gatherings for those who have achieved a significant milestone in their lives. This honor song was selected to honor all Minot State University graduates.
Thank you for the honor song. This year, we continue an old tradition at Minot State. The faculty will form receiving lines and congratulate the graduates as they are ushered from the arena. Please remain in your seats until the graduates have cleared the seating area. For individuals in attendance or watching on live stream with sensitivity to loud sounds, we're going to celebrate our graduates by popping 21s. Congratulations to the class of 2022.